Absolutely, Scotty and Neil, we look forward to seeing you guys. This is a pretty good appetizer for those of you who are going to be unproductive at work tomorrow and Friday. Look at the score by quarters. Phoenix hung up at 32 in the first. Dallas took 35 and 38 in the second and third. And Phoenix comes back with a little 35 spot in the fourth.
Amazing swings. Yeah, it's not been a game where both teams have played well at the same time. And the crowd is stunned. They thought this thing was over with 6 or 7 minutes to go and a seemingly insurmountable lead. But Steve Nash, what a phenomenal player.
Suns have done overtime a lot. This is their 7th, only the 2nd for the Mavericks. They won their only other one. The only player with 5 personal fouls for Dallas is Eric Dampier. For Phoenix, Leandro Barbosa.
Mavericks have been the best all season long at winning the close games. They're in such fantastic physical condition, with so many different weapons. It's like great defense, and they knock down their free throws.
Stackhouse, who has a season high, missed it. Devin Harris has been out for the Mavericks since the second quarter. He took a James Jones forearm across his head, had a neck injury, walked off under his own power. One of the key guys in the Mavs rotation has not played at all in the second half. Amari Stoudemire has been just unbelievable. He's 12 of 13 for the field. He has 30 points here tonight.
This is what they need more from Amari Stoudemire, the ability to get the ball isolated and just go one-on-one. So it's not just Steve Nash every time. Dampier can't finish.
Wanted the over-the-back call. James Jones, who checked in the game at the start of OT. It didn't come. Stoudemire's hit 10 in a row. Nash feeds him again. He goes right at Dirk. That's 11 consecutive field goals for Amari Stoudemire. 32 points tonight.
Oh, wow. What a show, boys. What a show.
This is a 14-3 run by Phoenix over the back end of regulation and on into overtime. Somebody needs to make one. Terry does it.
Everybody looks just exhausted, and not just physically.
Stack to the rack for 2. Jerry Stackhouse adds to his season-high total, a 30-point game for Jerry.
And then Josh Howard right up in Steve Nash's face, not allowing him to get a good run at it.
Nash gets right to the rim. 31 for Steve.
Did I say he's not playing that well tonight? Go ahead and knock me upside the head, guys.
You're doing fine, John.
Oh, man. This guy is unbelievable.
Nowitzki left free. Finally gets one back. He missed an open shot earlier, missed a free throw that would have made it very tough for Phoenix. 2-point lead.
I'd come back to a Stoudemire right here. He's the one with the hot hand, still have enough freshness in his game.
Handstand here, hangs in the air, bangs it home. He has made 12 consecutive field goals. 34 points.
And we're talking very close to the record, which in one game is 18 by Wilt Chamberlain.
Jason Terry wears 5 pairs of socks every game.
Great defense, James Jones. Who's running with Steve Nash?
No one. Secondary gets to the elbow. Phoenix is in all 4 field goals in overtime. Amari wants it.
Oh,
offensive.
elbow.
Yeah.
Elbow.
Yeah.
Good call.
3rd foul on Stoudemire.
It's a tough call. You're taught as a big man to, as you bring it in, both hands on the ball. That is a very tough call against Amari Stoudemire.
I mentioned the great start to overtime for the Suns. Steve Nash has put on a show. He has 31, 14 assists and 7 boards. Nowitzki matching him with 28, 12 boards and 6 assists. But Amari Stoudemire is stealing the story tonight. 34 points, a dozen consecutive field goals. Phoenix leads by 4. Dallas has 2 timeouts left here in overtime. Phoenix 3. It's the Suns by 4. Steve Nash brought the Suns back at the end of the 4th.
Well, in regulation, really, the Dallas Mavericks committing some silly fouls. 2 fouls there, 93 feet away from the basket. Now Josh Howard jumps into Steve Nash for 3 free throws. He makes all those for 5. And then, of course, we get the second chance 3-point attempt that Nash is able to knock down for 8 points in the final 55 seconds.
He scored the last 10 points in the 4th quarter, has a hoop here in overtime. part of this lead. Let's jump back to the big picture here, guys. If the Suns win this game, they're within 3 of Dallas in the loss column. Dallas goes out to Phoenix in 2.5 weeks on NBA Sunday on ABC. If they can win that game, they need to make up 2 games elsewhere in the last 14. Tough, but possible. So this is a huge game, I think, for Phoenix if they want to be the 1 seed. And when you're out of that 2-3, you don't have to play either Phoenix, Dallas, or San Antonio in the second round if seeds hold up. Stackhouse a miss. Stoudemire the rebound.
Dallas has gone away from the structure that Avery Johnson has to their offense. Where has been the Dirk Nowitzki mid-post up, draw the double team, and kick it to somebody wide open?
It's almost the isolation game as they've killed clock is taking them out of flow. Stoudemire at the rim. He'll get some free throws.
The easiest shot of the night for Amare.
Bill, when Amare had that run in the playoff series against San Antonio, they lost that series.
2 years
ago. Before that, 2 years ago against Dallas before that. You were just had your breath taken away watching a guy who, in your mind, was redefining the way big men play. After the microfracture surgery, nobody was sure how dominant he'd be when he came back, even earlier this year. Are you surprised to see him this good at this point?
No. That's how talented he is. And the medical advances that are taking place literally moment by moment throughout the world has changed everything for a guy like Amare Stoudemire. He's the youngest guy that ever had it. And his ability to work so hard to get all the way back, combined with the luck and the fortune of playing with Steve Nash, has made him just such a remarkable force.
Mega trip, down 5, 80 seconds left. Dirk. Terrian's defense was good here. The switch, he's got Terrian. It's only 2 to shoot. That's off Terrian. What a job by Shawn Marion, who's never made an all-defensive team in the NBA, yet he's right up there in all those defensive stats. Rebounds, steals, and blocks.
Did you just say Shawn Marion has never made an all-defensive team in the NBA? That is shocking. Somebody needs to rectify that travesty.
Final minute. Double comes. How will Stoudemire pass out of it? With an offensive foul drawn by the 12-year veteran, Jerry Stackhouse. Dallas will take timeout. Stoudemire has to be real careful, and he's held his anger very well here.
This is a very tough call. 2 of them in a row against Amare Stoudemire. Stackhouse just runs right into his elbow.